Each and every man actually has always been for himself in one way or another, because it's every man for himself at the end of the day. It's always self knowledge, self reliancy, self dependency, and self actualization and self realization in desire, talent, need, intelligence, character, authenticity, and other areas and fields of life that really has set both the man and the woman free and provided them with an unmatched, unparalleled, unconditional, and invincible type of freedom, justice, equality, character, and a sense of authenticity, power, understanding, kindness, which is invincible, unconditional, anyways, because it comes from internal processing, because it comes from one's own self knowledge, self transparency, self reliancy, and self actualization, and not from external validation, outward approval, success, societal attention, praise, money, riches, all of which is external and therefore removed from our capacity, power, ambition, and outside of our potential, and also therefore conditional, worthless, insignificant, aimless, and transitory, anyways. No matter how hard we try to get them, or no matter what we have in our lives from the external world, is all conditional, transitory, anyways, in one way or another. So each man is always going to be for himself in one way or another. Every man is for themselves, because the human beings are wired for survival. We are literally made and designed by evolution, biology, and nature to survive, to sustain ourselves in the long run, to have children, so that we can extend the entire human race or humanity into the far future without dying or without facing extinction or disappearance or fading of any kind. And that's why we die in diseases or in natural ways, but still we recover. We get infected with cholera and face epidemics, pandemics, but still we bounce back, we recover, because we have adaptation capacities, because of our adaptability, change, and moderation, modesty, understanding, because of our ability to adapt and change accordingly on the basis of needs, circumstances, compulsion, situations. We're always able to recover from almost anything and everything that we experience, confront, or that happens to ourselves in one way or another. So each and every man is for themselves, not because they are evil, but because that is their biological wiring and evolutionary engineering, and that is what their soul tells them, and the command tells them to do and to pursue everything for themselves. And that's why each man is not necessarily selfish, but they are following the spiritual command, the command of the unconscious, which tells them to do, achieve, and think, say everything for themselves. So every man for themselves. Every man is always going to be for himself, not because they are evil, but because that is the